The following radio program you're about to listen to is provided to you, the listener, by Inked Geek Studios. Get this and other great shows at inkedgeekstudios.com.
Who the hell are you anyway?
I'm the Doctor. I'm a Time Lord. I'm from the planet Gallifrey, the constellation...
We haven't got the music down yet.
Is this a dance party in the TARDIS?
I know.
No, it's not. Is it Sonics and Sabers? No, it's not. Sonics is dead. Sabers is dead. This is All Geek'd Up. You know what All Geek'd Up means? Do you know what it means, Nate? Do you know what it means, Hugo? It means when I say geeked, you say up. Geeked!
Up!
Geeked!
Up!
Geeked!
Up!
Yes, welcome to our new show where
See,
we
I was
talk
saving
about...
it for that.
What do we talk about? Anything you want, that's geeky.
Or up.
Or up. When I say geeked, you say up. Up. Geeked. Up.
Up geeked.
Geeked. Up. We got Nate. We got Brandon. I'm Brandon. He's Nate. We got Hugo, producer, our very own Robin Quivers. Robin Quivers. So in like 10 minutes, I drank a bottle of mead. That was a fast $20. I'm all sweaty. It's hot. We got the vapors.
We have the vapors.
Nate, tell us about our new show.
So,
Actually, you know what? Before you do
Hugo
that...
threw me off because he threw our show.
Jeez, that was fucked up. You just said that. We got the vapors. We got the vapes. I'm going to tell you a quick story.
All right.
Since this is a show about anything, you know. So, someone I know, and you know, well, they were at work, right?
Right.
And they played our podcast for some of their coworkers.
Which podcast?
I don't know. I wasn't told. Just
An
a
episode.
podcast, an older podcast before we had the mic mutes on YouTube, right?
Oh, and probably picked like one of the shittier ones.
Right.
Yeah.
It was
just
a,
because
it was
like
a
you do.
vape-heavy episode, right? I'm going
Right.
to back off the mic a little bit. So these people
Yeah,
were...
you don't want to eat the dick.
No. And that didn't go
I don't want to
right.
eat the dick.
Yeah, right?
Unlike Ashley.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, you know, it's a new show, but we still have our old things here.
Right. So these people are all into podcasts. Oh, yeah, we listen to podcasts all the time. It'll be great. Show us this podcast that your buddy is on. So they showed, it's a she. She showed it. And the reaction was, what a bunch of douchebags. Look at those vaping idiots. Well, first, we have mic mute, so you'll see us vape, but you won't hear it anymore. Secondly. Slightly. Secondly, we're geeks. And when I say geeks, it's in all things. We both like gadgets. We both like vaping. We have a lot of vapes. We vape. I'll embrace it. I'm fine with it. It's better than cigarettes.
It is.
So fuck you. Now here's where the part of the story benefits you.
I vape, so fuck you.
Yeah. Now here's
That needs to be a t-shirt.
right. Now here's where the part of the story benefits you.
All right.
So
Benefits me.
the coworkers of this person asked, "Oh, well, which person do you know? Is it the hot one?" Guess who the hot one wasn't? This motherfucker. Not me. You. So way to feel beautiful.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Obviously, knowing who I'm talking about, you know the reaction that got.
Right.
But just the same, you should feel good about yourself. Anyway. Hugo, that's where you jump
I'm all
in.
red now.
Yeah,
I'm blending in with my wall.
I'm sweaty, man. I'm gonna take my pants off.
Look at those mute buttons. Look at the mute button. Listen.
Right. Look at those mute buttons.
Listen to the lack of vaping.
We mute.
We do. Yeah, but when you keep hitting it, yeah,
I know
they're
it fucks everything
they
up.
are shitty mute buttons.
Well, what do you want?
We need mute pedals.
So anyway, welcome to All Geek'd Up.
Yeah, welcome to All Geek'd Up.
Did you want to tell us about
The
this
whales
new
are
show?
happy. Yeah, so
Or will I just do that to cover up the...
Jesus. Anyway, yeah, so Brandon and I, hey clown baby, Brandon and I started a show back in January, February of
Yeah,
last
about a
year.
year ago, year and a half.
Year and a half. Yeah, about 18 months. And it was called Sonics and Sabers. And that kind of... So Sonics and Sabers was born...
Sonics and Sabers was born of our love for Star Wars, Nate.
I was going to go back even further than that.
Well, and Doctor Who, me. The trouble is, how much can you really talk about those two things? Especially when you don't watch Doctor Who consistently on either of our parts, and Star Wars only comes out once a year.
Right.
And it just evolved into malarkey and whatever.
Well, in kind of a way, the show went from being Sonics and Sabers to being kind of all fucked up.
All geeked up.
So there, All Geek'd Up was born. We're just talking about whatever. We would have guests on now and then hanging out with us, and we would just talk about what was going on in our geeky lives, what was going on around the world and the internet as far as geeky things, and whether it be gaming or miniature painting or Legos or whatever it was that we were kind of taking part in the week between episodes. So we talked and we took 2 weeks off. So right now it is July 14th. I had a vacation 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago. And then...
we haven't done a show since then, have we?
No. Well, that was kind of the timing for this, too.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect.
Season 3 of Mind of a Geek ended at the end of June. And then that was also the last episode of Sonics and Sabers. And then I kind of had an idea. I talked with a couple other podcasters at Nerdtacular out in Utah, and I presented Brandon with this mutual thought, or a collective thought, I should say, that we had. I'm like, hey, so Sonics, it wasn't so much that Sonics was struggling, but it was an older RSS feed that, because of inconsistency, because of personal lives, it had some gaps in it. It had more subscribers than downloaders just because nobody bothers to go click refresh. So just to kind of scrape off a lot of the baggage and rebrand the show in a way that would be branded, that would be more accurate to what the show included. We rebranded the show, yeah. So I presented the idea. I'm like, hey, what if we start a new show? And let's just come up with a name, and we'll get some art. We got plenty of talented friends. And let's we can do this. We can launch a show within 2 weeks. So All Geek'd Up was born. I came up kind of with the name. I sent it to Brandon. Brandon liked it. Mutual friend of ours, Amy Frost, did the artwork and the overlays for us, which is amazing.
It's probably our best.
Our friend DJ Tebow, who has been on Mind of a Geek a couple of times, and also did our wrestling show with us for a brief period. He threw together the music for us.
DJ with a last name sounds weird. He's kind of like Madonna for me.
He's just DJ.
DJ.
Tebow.
No, just DJ.
Just DJ. Just DJ. So All Geek'd Up was born. It is, as you can tell if you're watching live, it is taking the place of the exact time, Zach Knight, for Sonics and Sabers. If you subscribe to the Sonics and Sabers feed, you are getting this show, and you're probably wondering what you're listening to. But if you're still subscribed to the Sonics feed and still actively downloading, then, this is just going to be more of what you got used to the last month or so.
But if you got this far in the show and heard the intro, you fucking know what's up.
Exactly. Maybe. Or you're Hugo.
I hope so. No,
I mean, Hugo still needs some clarification.
I don't know. He doesn't seem that stupid.
What?
He doesn't.
I don't know what you're about.
Maybe he does.
So for those that don't know, it is going to be on the RSS or on iTunes and Apple Podcasts and everything as a new podcast. So if you aren't familiar with us, welcome, first of all, to All Geek'd Up. It is co-hosted, as Brandon said, by myself and Brandon. The other voice that you've been hearing is Mr. Hugo Sareva, otherwise known on the interwebs as Hugo. He is our resident behind-the-scenes guy as well as our artist.
Not to mention Voice Man.
And Voice Man. Woo-hoo. Voice Man, what's his power? He has voices.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't do that.
He does Mickey Mouse in a minute.
Hey, do some Mickey. Hold on, do some Mickey being inappropriately touched by Darth Vader.
Do Mickey getting a hand job from Nick Cage.
That doesn't look like peaches to me.
I can eat a peach for hours.
This got really bad really fast. But anyway, yeah, so Hugo comes on.
It got really bad really fast, but at the same time, I feel less pressure than on Sonics because we don't have a necessary format to stick
Right.
to.
That might be trouble. We didn't think about that.
In the back of our minds, maybe we should talk about something pertinent, but not here.
Right. So Hugo is our resident artist and behind the scenes, and he does voices too. And he comes on, and if you are watching the video form, whether live or recorded, you'll see his video is there. Sometimes, most of the time, what he'll do is he will do a share screen with his Cintiq tablet, and he will draw things that are being talked about, things that are being discussed. He also hangs out with us on Mind of a Geek. And does the same thing. Lately, he's been drawing like comic renditions of the guests, which is kind of cool. Yeah, like that. Right there.
I didn't draw that though.
No, you didn't.
Amy did that.
Amy did that. Don't take credit. You'll piss her off again.
No, I won't.
Smiley
that one.
face.
I draw stick figures.
He does. But anyway, so Mr. Brandon.
Hey, can we talk about Castlevania?
Of course.
Okay, I've never played Castlevania, but I did watch the Netflix series.
Okay.
Let me ask you about Trevor Belmont. Yes?
Sure.
Can I? Am I allowed? May I?
You are.
Okay. So in the game, is he like a comic relief, like witty kind of guy? Did you play the game? Are you a fan?
I did not play the game that the series is based around.
I don't know which one that is.
I think it's 3.
Okay. So I'm not versed enough in the game to make any comparisons.
Sarzun.
I will ask
Welcome.
the chat if the show matches up with the game at
he,
all.
He is not.
Okay, I see that. So that being said, between Hugo and you, are there any insights there before I continue to ask the chat?
He's the most badass Belmont. I disagree. Veronica Belmont.
Oh, I don't know. According to the show, he seems to be the only Belmont, so... And he didn't even want to admit that he was a Belmont because the Belmonts are all shunned by the church.
Now, sorry, you seem to know your Castlevania lore. So, was I right? Is it Castlevania 3 that the show takes place around? I haven't watched it yet, and I haven't played Castlevania in years, so I'm not 100% sure.
Same with me.
Castlevania is not... I mean, I respect it for its...
See, this is where we need Raul because that's his favorite game.
Yeah, see, I respect it game-wise, but I was never really... I don't know. I know that there's some... I know that, like... The only cool little tidbitty thing, which isn't really a tidbitty thing if you have half a brain, is Alucard is named Alucard because it's Dracula backwards.
Really? That seems obvious to me now, but I had never noticed.
Yeah. That's the only little...
So he is the antithesis of Dracula, basically.
I guess.
The juxtaposed.
He's
the
backward.
complete opposite.
He's backwards Dracula. He's short bus Dracula.
Fucking hot in here. Shit.
It is.
How's that new AC working?
I haven't got it yet. Obviously. And it can't run with the shows on anyway, so.
All right. So that's that. Has anybody watched Preacher?
No.
Oh, it's fucking good. You should watch it.
I don't watch the... Actually, correction. I have been watching this show called Conspiracy on Netflix. Mm-hmm. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
Yeah, so the first episode was all about like Hitler not really being dead. I mean, he'd be dead by now. He would have died of old age.
That
But-
matches up with Preacher.
What's that?
There's a guy in Preacher called Assface, and he's in hell right now. And him and Hitler are buddies. Hitler's kind of like the guy that stands up for him in hell.
So what is Preacher?
Basically, Preacher, it's a comic book that they made into a show. And this guy, who's a preacher, gets this thing called Genesis, and it basically gives him the power of the Word of God, and he can make people do whatever he wants. But the way the show is filmed, and the comic, it's very Tarantino-esque. There's a lot of like snappy dialogue and a lot of good violence. So it's the preacher, this dude who's a vampire, a guy who shot himself in the face, his name is Assface, and then this chick Tulip. And they're trying to find God. God has come to Earth.
They find him?
I don't know. Not yet.
Not yet.
It's cool though, you should watch it.
I will check. What's it on?
AMC.
It's not streaming anywhere?
It is on Hulu.
It is on Hulu.
The first season, yeah.
Cool. Speaking of Hulu and things that are also on Hulu, did you see that we have a official date for Rick and Morty season 3?
July, the end of July.
30th.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Oh.
Rick.
Throwback to Sonics. In 2 days, we're getting the new Doctor revealed after Wimbledon ends.
Very
You know,
cool.
Hugo,
Like
you should be
officially
excited.
the new Doctor?
Yeah, which I think is going to be a woman, which should be cool.
Right. I still say it would be awesome if it was. It won't be, but the girl from Doctor Strange, Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, it won't be. But
No.
that would be cool.
That would. I mean, I don't think they're gonna go with anybody big.
No, they can't afford it.
No.
That show's built upon being low budget anyway.
Which is crazy because it makes a boatload of money.
Yeah.
I guess you just stick to your roots. I bet there would be a lot of classic Doctor Who or traditional Doctor Who fans who, if they started to go bigger budget, like they would be disappointed. Like you would have people that would be disappointed and upset and be like, "Oh, well, stick to your roots."
Right. Well, there's a lot of people I know that appreciate the Eccleston stuff because that is so much more low budget than all the stuff that comes after it.
Right.
Now look at us. We're actually doing a Sonic and Saber episode on the new show. What the fuck is the matter with us?
Well, we can talk about that too. Can I just talk about how delicious this shit is? This shit's good. So in my hand, if you're watching the video podcast, vidcast. Yeah, Hugo's drinking it too. So it is Not Your Father's Mountain Ale. There you go. Thank you, sir. It is made by the same people that do Not Your Father's Root Beer, Not Your Father's Cream Soda. Hey, Corey! Welcome to the chat. Not Your Father's Other Things. Not your grandmother's ginger ale, not your grandmother's strawberry rhubarb. Like, there's a whole bunch of shit now.
Strawberry rhubarb is excellent.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's so good.
So this is their newest one. It's called Not Your Father's Mountain Ale. It is spiked Mountain Dew. It tastes a little bit more like Mellow Yellow.
I think it tastes like Orange Gina, personally. But I'll tell you this. That's all well and good, but I myself have some produced and bottled in Portland, Maine, Honeymaker Lavender Mead.
Is that what I drank?
Nectar of the gods, sir.
That's good.
Nectar of the gods. Did you know
Probably not.
that the Vikings believe that in Valhalla there is a goat that has a never-ending supply of this coming from its teat?
So what you're telling me is that the Vikings treasure mead over virgins?
Apparently.
Like that's their virgin.
Well, for as much as I actually get laid, I treasure this over virgins too. And who really wants a virgin?
I mean, really, you should treasure a lot over virgins. I mean, if we're not running, who doesn't like Orange China?
Speaking of virgins.
Orange China, Oompa Loompas need cunnilingus too. Well played, sir.
That's funny.
Well played.
Speaking of
Tina, this
virgins,
stuff
is
is
that a
delicious.
nun?
It looks like a Jedi.
That looks like a nun to me.
Or
It might be the
a
future.
priest with really long hair.
Yeah.
Robes. I don't know.
Well, it's got like the priest collar.
Barbie found the church. Shit.
Oh, crap.
The Church of Shit.
Yeah. Well, that was a good show. I'll see you later.
No, I mean, anything else going on? I mean, you've been,
And
you
the show
mentioned
just
in,
came on Netflix today.
you mentioned in the pre-show that you,
I watched a live stream earlier of Corey's significant other doing some drawing. That was really cool. I think that art should be for sale individually. So
was
I
that
can-
called Let Them Eat Cocks? Yeah,
Maybe.
right?
I mean, that would be appropriate for what I saw, but I don't know.
Let them eat cocks.
But no, I think that those should be available in print form so I can hang one for shock value at the very least because nobody around me will appreciate it.
Nobody around you appreciates cock. Well, no, actually, we know that.
Wait, you're sitting next to me and you're telling me you don't appreciate cock? I don't believe that for a second. There's a fucking fly in here and it's fucking freaking me out, dude. It's right in the middle, right here. I can't get rid of it. It's fucking me out. Oh, they will be? Thanks. That's cool. I will be spending money
No,
on that.
there was another joke there, but never
Oh,
mind.
what was it?
That nobody that's well, you said you were gonna hang it up, so I assume that meant you'd be hanging it up at your residence.
Yeah.
So nobody at your residence appreciates cock. And then I said,
that's
then I said,
totally
wait a
true.
minute, we already knew
Yeah,
that.
no, that's funny. I'm almost, man, I shouldn't have gotten drunk so fast.
Why not?
I don't know.
Being drunk for Jackie Hearn later will be awesome.
I almost stood up and took my pants off, but I guess I'll wait for a minute.
You're gonna be waiting longer than a minute, or you'll be doing a solo show.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, you mentioned in the pre-show that you've been going to work earlier, therefore getting out earlier, therefore
Right.
having more of an afternoon.
Having a whole day.
Have you
Because I've
filled-
been going in at 1 and getting out at anywhere between 10 and noon.
Brandon's own personal puppet. Have you filled that day with anything? Have you been doing more?
No. I've been watching TV. Hence the Castlevania talk and the Preacher talk.
Right. We recently had Fate of the Furious released on digital. Have you got a chance to catch that yet?
No, I haven't. I figured you and I can view that at some point.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
since
cool.
That's kind of our thing.
Do a viewing of it. That'd be a lot of fun.
You know, with all that extra time, I had resubbed to WoW.
Yeah.
Played it twice, and then the sub ran out. I tried to play it this afternoon. No go. So I played Diablo instead.
Seriously, Hugo.
Question about Diablo. I put that on Instagram earlier. That's spectacular. Moonlighting, baby. Moonlighting. In Diablo, is Season 10, like, over?
Yeah.
Is that why my character is just a character now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because Season 11 starts Thursday.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to start playing that hardcore again.
Yep.
And I'm going to pay the $15 for the Necro.
If you haven't already, I would. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
He's a lot of fun.
I'm going to.
Yeah, no, the Necromancer is incredibly fun to play. I have yet to really kind of min-max it because I didn't bother getting it to 70. I don't typically... It is double XP weekend.
Yeah, but is there any point outside of a season?
Well,
after you've played through the game a million times?
There are people who don't play seasonal because they just want to play and they don't care. I like chasing the leaderboards. That's what gives me the thrill to play. So I'll hop on.
Right, but outside of the seasons, if you're just playing, aren't you just playing the storyline over and over again?
No,
or adventure mode?
No, you can do the same things. Yeah, your adventure mode, your rifts. With this newest patch, they introduced challenge mode rifts, which is kind of cool because you get a pre-built character with a set armor and gear and set abilities, and it's basically consistent ladder climbing outside of the season. So there's no leveling, no grinding, no nothing. Like, everybody is given the same cookie cutter character, and you use that to climb a ladder of that. And there's different things you can earn and unlock.
You just build on it from there?
You don't even build on it. Like,
really?
it is. Yeah, the whole point is to run a greater rift within the...
Oh, are you talking about the, like, time trial shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so those are the challenge rifts.
So what about the new areas? Are those accessible in adventure mode right from the get?
They are, but I haven't seen them yet.
I haven't either.
I haven't bothered. I don't typically... So my usual thing when I'm leveling a character in Diablo, again, I only play season mode. I will get on... there's a couple people I play with typically, and then you've got Whitney and Steven from West March Workshop that I'll hop on with now and then. Mostly I play with my buddy Steve, who goes by Fuzzy, and we hop on. Gorgo gets on too, who's a friend of mine.
Big old fuzzy Gorgo, huh? And you don't like cock. Come on.
But anyway, so we will go and just grind it out. We'll get to 70. Usually by the end of the first weekend, we have like between Torment 10 and Torment 13 on farm. And then we are grinding that out, and then we climb to the top of the leaderboards and grind it out. Good one, Hugo. And then, yeah, I mean, there really isn't much beyond that. You grind it out.
There's nothing beyond grinding it out.
You do your
cigarette and go to sleep.
You do your seasonal chapters. You unlock what you want to unlock, all the way up to the stash tab and the bonus portrait for completing all the chapters. And then you basically retire the game until the next season starts. Sometimes you can do multiple characters if you want. Sometimes I will, depending on, like... So typically with Diablo, I will pick the class, and typically I start with Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is usually fairly decent on the leaderboard. It is powerful enough to be able to farm solo while also being efficient within a group, as long as you don't do multi-shot build. Because like if you try and do like a multi-shot build with a whirlwind barb, you're just going to handicap the barb, and the barb won't be able to do shit.
Right, we've talked about that.
Right. So now with this particular season, I don't know if I'm going to start Necro. Probably, because I'm sure he's slightly overpowered. But we'll see how it goes. I haven't looked at the Hadrig's gifts yet. I don't know what set is starting with each class. My guess is when it comes to the Necro, they're probably going to give it the most powerful set with Hadrig's gift for its first season. So if that's the case, I'm just going to roll Necro to get the gift. Right. Or roll Demon Hunter, get the Demon Hunter to where I can farm gear, have Fuzzy power level the Necro, get the Hadrig's gift, and then start off with the 6-piece set Necro.
I gotta make sure that you guys power level me right from the get and hope that I don't fucking die.
Well, and that was part of it. Part of it was that you would be power leveled and go out. Like, right. We can just get it so where we can power level you through rifts, get you some greater rift keys, and then once we get you to 70, we can bring you into greater rifts, to which you just hop out, we'll clear the rift, and then you get the loot from the boss.
We should do this on a Friday night post show or something.
More than likely, there will be a bunch of grinding. Actually, you know what? It'll be after Limitless, because there's no shows next week because of Limitless Wrestling.
Nice.
So the season will start Thursday. We'll go to Limitless Friday, and then it should be by Friday night. after Limitless, at the very least, Fuzzy is geared enough to get us leveled up and good to go. But yeah, there's my Diablo talk.
Beautiful.
I also have dabbled back into WoW. The artifact bonus points are ridiculous. It's like I think I'm at like 1.8 million% bonus artifact power
Really?
on the artifact knowledge.
You have blown me out of the water. I haven't even gone to Suramar yet.
Yeah, I've gotten so my main weapon is almost capped, and my holy spec weapon is close to capped. I'm having a hard time staying committed. So my thing with it is that the old raid team that I was on, they don't need a tank. I don't like to raid with anything but a tank.
Yeah.
It's what I enjoy, and
See, I don't even care about any of that. I like playing solo, and most of what brings me into WoW is the lore anyway.
right. I did.
When you talk about
Go ahead.
Scott's podcast,
Instance.
the lore episodes, have you heard any of those with Terpster? Oh man, they're so good. That I basically
Dude.
that gets me back into WoW every time.
He did this awesome thing at Nerdtacular. You should check it out. I believe it's on one of the streams somewhere. So Scott
I'll
drew.
get to it. As
Scott
I catch up.
drew, and as Scott was drawing, Terpster created lore for what he was drawing.
Really?
And then Scott would continue drawing based off the lore Terpster was making, and
Oh,
they
that's
would just
cool.
kind of piggyback. It was fucking hilarious.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Yes, Hugo, I play solo
But
all the time.
No, I hopped into Raid Finder Tomb of Sargeras. It's beautiful, but if it's just one of those things where if I'm just dicking around, if I'm not raiding, I would rather take that time and invest it into like a Fallout or a Witcher or Resident Evil or either some single player adventure or another multiplayer game where I can climb a leaderboard
Right.
or earn a rank.
See, that's not what drives me in the game at all.
Right.
I'm cool with it. Like I'll do it, but I don't have a lot of time, so I like to just jump in and be a mage and run around and do quests.
Do quests. In the new patch, have you looked at all at the 7.3 PTR? Mm-mm. All the casters are getting new spell effects.
Oh, really?
The mage stuff looks amazing.
Very cool.
What spec do you play?
Frost.
Okay, you'll be excited because I haven't seen all of them, but I did see the Blizzard, and the Blizzard is gorgeous.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
It looks really awesome. It's about time.
Yeah. Well, when I started playing WoW, that was right before they changed everything again.
Right.
So everything I did was different within a week of me starting to even play that game.
Right. Yeah, because you started right shortly before the Legion patches.
Right.
Right. So other than that, we'll stick with the Blizzard news for right now. We got a new hero in StarCraft. He is in Heroes of the Storm. He is a StarCraft 2 hero. He is an infected captain from StarCraft 2. He is a resto, and from what I hear, he's fairly powerful. So I haven't got a chance to get on and get him or play him yet. Maybe after the show. I don't know. We'll see. But I hear he's a lot of fun. The guys over at Core seem to like him quite a bit from what I hear.
Have you seen the updated Twitch iPad app?
I love it.
It's fucking good. Look at
I
this.
love it.
Look, are you seeing this?
Yeah.
This is nice.
No, I know. You can stream from the app now, too.
Yeah, it's fucking
It's
awesome.
pretty cool. No, I love it. It functions like an actual video player app.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's great.
So one other thing. Fire Pro Wrestling, World Wrestling?
Yeah, so you know what? I looked at that. Joey Image talked about that, too.
My cousin is way into it. He wants me to buy it
It's
really bad.
totally, completely retro.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks like
so
the old
reminds-
SNES.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I can tell you in 98, New Year's Eve, I had some of the best fun I've ever had playing that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like 13. Yeah. Yeah, good times.
So I looked at it. It looks cool. You know what I don't know. I mean, it's on PC, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on Steam.
Okay, nice. Do we know how much it costs?
No.
All right, I'll check it out. You know what I'm excited for? As I'm sure you probably heard.
I don't know. My eyes keep being drawn to anus on the chat.
Oh, yeah. So I was talking about the hero. So he's an infected Marine. He's
Yeah,
an
and his
infected
hand
captain.
has an anus
So
on
he's
it?
got a big Zerg infection on his hand, and
got
it
an
looks like a
asshole for a
giant
hand.
anus. Yeah.
But as useful as an asshole right here.
But
You know what that's from? That's from Kill Bill. All right.
I haven't seen that in years.
Well, you should revisit it. It's a good movie.
Did you hear about the 2K17 announcement?
I don't know.
So Kurt Angle is your pre-order.
You give me these 80-20 teases, man. I got nothing to go on. I have no idea.
So Kurt Angle is your pre-order,
Yeah.
as we expected.
I knew that.
It got announced for the Switch.
How's that going to work?
I mean, it's not going to look as good, but portable, legit wrestling games?
Yeah.
How fucking awesome is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like
Have those gone down in price yet?
the Switch, no, they're still impossible to find.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
not
They
going
are
to go
still
down
hard
in
to
price.
find.
The Wii U was full price like up till the week before the Switch was released.
I'm not very impressed with them and their whole.
Thank you.
fucking-
You know what he looks like? He looks like
stuck off. Yeah, I've seen that.
he looks like the dude from Resident Evil.
He looks like fucking Bison from Street Fighter.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, there's that too. Support sustained damage, CC, mobility, and escape. Yeah, he looks pretty badass.
It looks like they mixed Bison with Prototype.
Yeah, I could see Prototype. My thought was Nemesis from Resident
This guy
Evil.
heals?
Yep.
What's that?
This guy heals?
Yeah, he's a support. Yeah. Yeah, I hear, like I said, I hear it's pretty good. So that's cool. You know what? I like Hugo in that role. Like, he just pulls up things as we talk about them.
Yeah, it's good.
That is
Saves us time.
Yeah, it does.
My job.
It is your job. We
For
pay
no
you.
money.
We pay you well.
We pay you in dick.
Oh.
We mail you dick.
I want to eat the dick.
What's it cost to mail dick to the Midwest anyway? Not much. That's your answer.
About 69 cents.
Damn.
Spit take.
What do you say we cut the chit chat a-hole?
And that's your show. Good night.
We're not done, are we?
No.
I didn't think so.
Ruh-roh.
Nicolas Cage said cut the chit chat.
Hey-oh.
Ayo. I like the Rick.
You know, have you pulled the...
Show us your bits.
You should pull the soundbite from The Rock where he's banging his wife on the roof and then he gets a phone call. And she's like, don't pick it up. And he's like, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. You should pull that just for the end of the shows. The show is over. Oh, this isn't happening. Fuck. That scene gave me a boner every time that girl was hot when I was like 12 or whatever.
Who was it?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
idea. Fucking flies in my face again. Shit. Oh, show us your bits. Give him $1.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Jesus, that was fast.
Oh, yeah, the pigtails. Very naughty. Naughty.
Naughty.
Just a lot of cream. Peach sorbet persuasion. This isn't happening.
Gosh, you don't have to answer it.
This isn't happening.
No, just don't answer. It's okay.
I have to. It's the office, baby. They know I'm wrong.
How could they possibly?
Okay, so I have never heard that in adulthood. There's so many more layers to that now. Rocket Man is playing. He's
Right?
talking about fucking sherbet ice cream or some shit. There's a lot going on there.
He says, I like your pigtails. When he said it the first time, I thought he said, I like your big tits because he says it really low.
Nate, it's very erotic.
It is.
For Nick Cage, that's about as erotic as it gets.
No, it's not. He gets slightly more erotic.
Oh?
He does.
You know, I can,
It gets fucking loud, too. Guy's a screamer. Shit.
He is quite loud. But he also...
You put the bunny back in the
He wants to put the bunny back in the box.
Yeah, he does. So, okay, so outside of that, so 80s, 90s, the aughts, where would your persuasion be for the best action movies?
Oh, that's a good one. Are we talking like serious action movie or are we talking like over-the-top action movie?
Well, that's a good
Dragon.
question because I think each decade
Each
dictates a different thing.
Each dick dictates.
Dictates. Let me dictate this to you.
Speed? No, right there. Corey on the ball.
Speed, really?
Yeah.
Do you know who the original choice for Keanu Reeves' role was?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No,
It's just an IMDb thing.
Tom Hanks.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see that.
No, it's crazy, right?
See, now again.
That's a funny joke, Corey.
No, yeah,
I
so
like
that's nonstop.
You know the best thing about Speed is Dennis Hopper.
Because,
man.
hold on a second. Corey,
Uh-oh.
you get it, right?
Yeah, I said it was
No, but speed is top. Top speed. Yeah.
I get it.
Fucking Corey.
It's just a nonstop, man.
So, yeah.
No less than 50
like,
miles
so
per
where-
hour the whole
so where
time.
are we talking?
So when you say over the top, do you mean like Demolition Man and Judge Dredd
Okay,
and
so,
shit like that?
okay, right. So here's the thing. So Demolition Man was virtually comical. But now that I said virtually, I can't think of the thing. Virtuosity.
Yes. Sid
fucking
6.7,
yes!
man. I love that movie.
Like Russell Crowe's debut.
yeah, it was so good. I had that on VHS, man.
It was
I watched that
so
motherfucker
good.
so many times.
And then speaking of Russell Crowe, now this is where I was getting, like, are we looking for specifically action movies, or are we talking about movies that might be of another genre but have action? For example, where would you put Gladiator? Because Gladiator is a drama.
I would put that in action, but it's also a period piece.
It's also a drama.
It is.
It is.
So what came to my mind were all of your classic like buddy cop movies, like Beverly Hills Cop for me.
Can you and Hugo run for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, just leave right in the middle of this riveting conversation about action movies. Hugo, same question. Let's start over. What the fuck is that? A nonverbal shrug?
Sure. Yeah.
Do you watch movies?
So yeah, I used to. I have to stream a lot nowadays.
Ah, you've totally derailed me, man. Jeez.
What movies?
Well, we were talking action movies. Were you listening?
I love Demolition Man.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. Like what you talking about.
All right, well, for me, it's the 80s. Beverly Hills Cop, Lethal Weapon. You know, the not too... I mean, puberty hit, and I really like the 90s movies. All the John Woo type shit, Face Off, The Rock.
That sounds good, man.
There's a lot of fucking flies in here, dude. Let's just take a minute and have an aside about all these flies in here. There's no screen in the window. Now, the window is not open right now. It's hot as fuck in here. But there was an AC in there that didn't work really well, and there was a crack, and there's just flies in here just driving me nuts. Nate's back.
Hey, I'm knocking shit over.
Jeez, that was quick. What'd you do?
I had to pee.
Wow, you're fast. So
I
anyway,
was trying to go.
you know what he said?
Huh?
I said, fucking same thing, right? He says, Demolition Man. I think he's fucking trolling
Are
me,
you not
man.
listening?
No, I think he's trolling
What the
me.
hell, Hugo? So yeah, again, but see, Beverly Hills Cop, like I would put those as comedy.
They are comedy, but Lethal Weapon is also comedy.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to find Danny Glover on a toilet taking a shit with a bomb?
No, but Lethal Weapon is an action detective cop movie with comic relief. Beverly Hills Cop is a comedy with action relief.
Let me stop you right there. I would say that Beverly Hills Cop would be the action detective movie. Lethal Weapon has no real detection about it. There is some detection, but not like Beverly Hills Cop. I mean, Beverly Hills Cop has fucking Perfect Stranger guy in it and shit. Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot. Have you not seen that movie
What?
with Valky?
Are we talking about Beverly Hills Cop? Or
Yeah, no, I'm talking
Lethal
about
Weapon?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one once.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Now,
talking
see,
about.
here's the thing.
He goes to
Now-
L.A.,
but you
Beverly
know,
Hills, and then
you know
he meets Valky. It's crazy.
are you talking about the gay dude?
Yeah, well, I'm talking about the foreign guy. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Maybe he's gay. I don't know.
So now I've only seen
Not
the.
that there's anything wrong.
We need a bumper that says that. I've only seen the first one once. I've never seen the second one. Now here's the thing. As you know, I kind of go against the grain a little bit. I was expecting something.
No, I know you were. The Running Man
My
is a good one too.
my favorite and the one I've seen the most is Beverly Hills Cop 3.
The worst fucking one.
Love
The total
Beverly Hills.
throwaway one.
Now here's where
The made-for-TV one.
yeah. Now here's where
You're kidding me.
because when he goes to we're talking about the foreign dude or the gay dude or whoever. When he goes to buy that big fucking gun, he goes aqua Foley. But no, Beverly Hills
wait
Cop
a second.
3. I love it. I love that one.
Okay, wait. Let's back up for a second so I can recall the fact that no matter what happens, whatever Nate does is going to be counter to what I think. So you're just saying that to fuck with me?
No, I love Beverly Hills Cop 3.
You love Beverly Hills Cop 3.
I can sit and watch it.
3.
Yes.
Not 2.
No, the one where they go to the
Not one.
the Disneyland.
You're
ripoff.
telling me that the first movie when he's trying to sell cigarettes and then they have that whole chase
I've
scene
only
where he's
seen
being
it once.
banged around in the back of the
I've
trailer.
only seen it once.
That's not one of the best scenes in action movies you've ever seen? What are you doing? Turning sound down? Oh, here we go. Yes! That is it for me, man. Woo!
Bing, bing.
Makes all the flies in here fine. Here it comes. Ready?
It's longer than I
Are you
remember.
ready? Here it is. Right now. Here it comes. If you two can do that and harmonize with the song, I'll love that. Man, I just came everywhere.
That's what that felt like.
All right, so Xena says she liked the Rambo movies. I like the first one. Rambo 3, when he's all greased up and ready for gay porn, I didn't like that.
I'm not going to say that name, but it's kind of appropriate for the conversation.
What? What are you saying?
First Blood, yes.
Jack. That's funny. Yeah, First Blood is great. What else did I see there? Oh, Escape from New York and LA. I like Escape from LA. It's so,
See, no, there we go. Escape from LA.
but I will admit, the shittier of the two.
It is, but it's good.
But Steve Buscemi makes that movie for me.
Yeah.
Rambo 4, like John Rambo or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was just called Rambo, wasn't it?
I have no fucking idea. I can't remember. You know what else I like is Predator 1 and 2. I think I like 2 better, and 2's the shittier one. But Danny Glover, man.
Danny Glover. Speaking of movies, how do we feel about... And we might have talked about this on another show. I think we might have talked about it with Matt on Mind of a Geek. We have the new Saw coming, and it's called Jigsaw. We got the movie poster. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Hugo wants to pull it up.
Oh, Gary Busey, Surviving the Game. You ever seen that?
No, but Gary, another 48 hours.
Yeah. No, that's another one, too.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Or 48 hours, and then another 48 hours.
That's not Gary Busey, though. That's
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte, who was going to be Han Solo. Hey.
He's what?
He was originally, he was going to be Han Solo.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Gary Busey, Nick Nolte, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Hey, they're both blonde guys with big teeth, whatever. That's fine.
Right?
The Aryan race is strong with them, whatever. So basically what we're saying is Eddie Murphy ruled the 80s for movies.
He did, and his red leather tight suit for his stand-up. Yeah.
Jungle Bitch.
Oh, shit.
Get yourself a Jungle Bitch.
So, we have a little bit of time left. We're talking about movies. So, now Hugo's going to... I want you to pull up the poster because it looks awesome. So, once Hugo gets to that, we'll talk about it. But
It's up.
oh, no, that's not that's not it. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Is that Jeremy
Jigsaw puzzle? No, it's just called Jigsaw.
Is that Jeremy Renner up
That
there?
is Jeremy Renner.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Is that Giovanni Ribisi at
We
the
are
top?
all just pieces in the puzzle of life.
No, we're not.
That sounds like some horrible motivational poster in a doctor's office.
What a fucking pun. What a cliche. What a maroon.
Jake Busey is supposed to play Gary Busey's character's son in the new Predator.
That would be cool.
They're making a new Predator?
Is Shane Black doing that Predator? I'd like to see that. He was in the original Predator. He's a great director.
Mongo only pawn in Game of Life. Like Mongo McMichael? That's not the one I saw, but that still works. So yeah, it's called Become Jigsaw.
Well, let me give you this little disclaimer. I don't give a fuck about the Saw movies.
Oh, really? I love them. Like the whole torture porn thing?
I didn't say I didn't like torture porn. I just said I don't like
that's
Saw.
basically what Saw is.
You're jacking off the weird shit, man.
Blazing Saddles. Look at Corey. Corey is on fire. Corey is doing the podcast.
Yeah, from the chat. I'll admit to you, Corey, that I've never seen Blazing Saddles.
So-
as much as that's like blasphemy, it's weird. I've seen a lot of fucking movies, but all of the classics that you would think that a guy who says he's a movie guy would have seen, I haven't seen.
Do you want to know what my favorite action movie of the 90s was?
Yeah.
Last Action Hero.
You know what? That movie didn't hold up for me watching it in adulthood.
Really?
As much as I loved it as a kid, I don't like it
I
now.
watched it when they were doing it for Film Sack, so
You
a
know what
couple
it
of
is?
years
It's
ago.
That fucking kid.
Yeah,
This one?
I think so. Maybe.
Jigsaw looks a bit like Jeremy to me.
Jeremy, like
Yeah.
Bartlett? Oh, you're talking like Tobin, like the actor.
No, I'm talking about Bartlett.
No. But you're talking about Bartlett looks like the actor that plays Jigsaw.
Is that?
I think, are you talking about like?
Oh yeah, no, both. You're right. Yeah, no, but the mask and that guy. Yeah,
Oh,
he's an amalgam of the two.
I did like Last Action Hero around the time. Last Action Hero was great, dude. All right, Hugo, click that link and pull that up. Thank you, Corey.
I don't have access to it.
Oh, I have it.
Why don't I have
You
access
should have access to it. You're. I wonder if you're a mod in the bot, but you're not a mod in the.
Oh, I was a mod in chat before.
Yeah. That's weird. All that does is pull up a blank thing for me. That's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me either.
Can you send it to me on.
Hold on. I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what? No, I know why. I know why. Because he put poster. Here, I got it for you. There you go. Pull that up. I bet that'll work.
Oh.
There we go. Oh yeah, so that's what you got. Okay, so that is the one. That's just the full. There you go. Yeah,
So it's a pig with a wig.
it's one of the masks. Yeah,
Pig with a wig.
yeah, it's pig with a wig.
Somebody killed Miss Piggy.
He killed Miss Piggy. Fuck
Damn.
Miss Piggy.
So I see it's out on Halloween. Is it out on Halloween?
I don't know what day of the week that is.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's, what is it, July? Middle of July, and I'm already starting to see a lot of Halloween advertisements.
It'll probably be out on the 27th, maybe the 25th, probably the 27th. Yeah.
Halloween's up there.
Well, I mean, we're already halfway through July. It's gonna be August before you know it. That only puts that at about 2.5 months away.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're
Yeah.
already advertising for Halloween, and we go all the way back again through all the holidays.
Yeah.
But my birthday is the day after Halloween, so
It is.
I'm totally fine with that. All Saints Day, sir.
I got a turkey for mine.
Good for you.
You got a turkey?
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Turkey for me, turkey for you.
My brother Nate likes to masturbate with baby oil.
No, I don't.
I don't see how you could, man. It stinks.
Your hand would fly off your dick.
It smells like
that
baby.
shit's slippery.
Can't j-
I don't have enough surface area to like.
No, I know.
I
You're-
build up too much inertia.
No, you're a fucking dry gulcher.
That
It's
would be
weird.
like an F-18 trying to land on like half the size of like a carrier. Like
Is
it
Will
just-
Smith flying that thing?
I don't know. I'm not that lucky.
It's Independence. Hey, it's space. It's Independence Day in Nate's pants. Look at that. Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth, motherfucker. Welcome to Earth, motherfucker. Is how that would actually sound.
From you? I don't think it would.
My name's Mater. like tomater without the tuh.
Shows your bits.
Okay, you say that and it makes me think of a jalapeno on a steak.
Oh no, that's totally Mater from Cars. Do you know what? I'm so
I know, I
upset.
get it. You know, I've never seen Cars.
So we're talking. So Cars 1 I loved, and I love Rascal Flatts' cover of Life is a Highway. It was a great movie. 2 was basically a James Bond movie done with cars. It was dumb. 3, I was looking forward to what I saw. It got swept. Like it came
Wasn't it
out.
supposed to be dark and full of death?
It was supposed to be the end of the trilogy.
Yeah, let them fucking die off.
So,
They're cars.
but like
Let
it
them
came
rust
out. I didn't even realize it came out. Like I still want to go see Spider-Man. I don't know if I'm going to bother seeing it at the theater though. I don't know if it's a theater goer. It's got good reviews from what I hear.
It is.
I'll probably end up seeing Wonder Woman when it comes out on digital.
I'll see that because I missed my window with that, but I did see Spider-Man on a whim.
Yeah,
It's
you did
worth
see it?
I will see it again if you want to go.
Is it worth
It's
it?
worth seeing.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Cool. But other than that, I mean, man, I was looking down the movie list and it's like Guardians is still out there, which is cool. And yeah, you've got Wonder Woman and you've got Spider-Man. But other than that,
You've got Thor coming.
yeah, that's but not till November.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is that far off?
Yeah, and we're getting Doctor Strange in that.
I want to see Baby Driver too. I hear that's really good.
Yeah, I want to see the cartoon one, something baby, Boss Baby. That looks funny. Yeah, is it good? I wonder if it's worth taking a chance on Valerian.
I'll take that chance, Corey. I think
I'm
the
not
CG is
familiar
gonna be-
with Valerian.
Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets is basically what Star Wars was ripped from. That and some Akira Kurosawa shit.
Right.
And some Seven Samurai. That was Seven Samurai, yeah. Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, I want to see it. I think the CGI is going to be bad, though.
Yeah.
It looks shitty.
So really quick before we close it out, because I do want to give us a little bit of a buffer between Mind of a Geek, because I still got some setup on the new setup to do.
Well, that being said, I'm surprised that we made episode 1. Granted, this is exactly what the show was supposed to be, is fucking all over the place, but I'm surprised it went as long as it did.
Well, I just hope people enjoyed it. I mean, we didn't come into this with show notes. Like,
No, but we don't want show notes. Our aim is to have an active chat and to go where it goes organically.
right.
To have Hugo there looking good.
See, I think ultimately, and whatever, pull the curtain back a little bit. I'll probably have some hot buttons. So if we do have a topic stall, there's a jump point, but we certainly won't be following them.
Right, but even if you don't have that, if something comes up, it's nothing to type it in.
Right. No, not at all. Or
Been
Hugo
doing that
can
the
just
whole
pull up.
time.
Like, Hugo, find it. Oh, yeah. There's Fifth Element, too. We didn't even talk about that movie. Valerian is from the guy who did Fifth Element.
Oh, yeah. No, I knew that because he did Fifth Element wanting to do Valerian.
Hugo's
right?
got him touching his buttons over there.
That's funny.
So, anyway, but yeah, really quick. Other
Have you ever
news.
seen that episode of Seinfeld where Jerry's mad because that girl doesn't laugh? She just says that's
Yes, that's funny.
funny. I'm that fucking guy, man.
I know, I do it too.
Fuck.
It has to really be funny for me to laugh.
Yeah, me
Although I'm
too.
like, yeah, that's funny.
Well, as I get older, I just don't have any joy in my life, so I don't laugh that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm goddamn sad. On that note,
My daughter has a Joy Funko Pop from that Pixar movie. If you want it,
really, I
Give
might
you-
need it.
give you some joy
I
in
need
your
it to
life.
hold close.
what was that called? Hugo, you have kids. What was the name of that movie? With the emotions, it had anger.
Oh, I want to see that movie.
I don't know.
Began with an I.
Inside.
Inside Out.
No. Inside Out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Inside. Out.
Yeah. So Lewis Black voiced anger, the anger emotion.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. And at the very end, when
You
the
can
little
swear and shit.
yeah,
right?
well,
all
kind
the new words you learn.
Yeah, he's like, look at all the curse words.
Yeah. There's a Starbucks across the street from a fucking Starbucks. This, friends, is the end of the universe.
We haven't got any new material from him.
Well, we may have. I just haven't paid attention.
No,
I've
checked.
I've aged out, man.
Every once in a while, every couple of months, I'll scour like Apple Music
Have
for.
you listened to that Wheeler Walker Jr. shit yet?
No, I forgot you sent me it.
God damn it, you're going to do it in the middle of this.
I will.
After this,
I will.
your anal sex and God shit, it's that with a country tune. It's, what the fuck, Hugo? Oh,
That was funny.
touche.
Other big news in regards to media and Halloween, so it kind of ties in a little bit. We got a Stranger Things 2, or a Stranger Things season 2 release date. It's coming around Halloween.
Yeah, the promo shit looks really good.
I am
for that
super
too.
excited. Have you seen season 1?
Are you kidding?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
It is so good.
As soon as that came out.
Yeah, and then the guy that plays the sheriff is playing Hellboy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I mean, as an homage to the 80s, yeah. As a child of the 80s and 90s, yeah. I love that show.
there you go, Hugo. Bring attention to your receding hairline.
Wow. That hurts.
Anyway, so
we can't
this
all
is
have beautiful hair like Corey, you know?
so this has been. I know Corey has some beautiful hair.
I love how when we have him on the show or when he's podcasting in general,
Hold on,
the fan is on.
Hold on. Corey has some beautiful hair. I'm hiding behind the microphone.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know what the fuck was going on there. I love how it blows in the wind, though.
It blows.
A slight breeze, you know?
We're all just dust in the wind.
Corey's a Charlie girl, you know?
In a Charlie world,
Nate,
wrapped in plastic.
it's fantastic.
It's
Hey, there it is.
There
Look at
it
that.
is,
That's
look.
funny.
Look at that.
Wait a second. I didn't notice that last time. What's going on with Corey and Fantasia? Where's the relevance there?
He's always being blown. See that? There you go.
Mounds of blow for Corey.
he's just got
Wait,
the white,
he's always being blown?
That's why he hides his nose. It's the white powder all over his nose.
Given some of the art I've seen lately, that may be
I mean, he
appropriate. I
looks a
don't
little
know.
coked up in Hugo's drawing.
That one he does, yeah. Slightly
And then
raised
that
eyebrow.
one's looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, he's having an out-of-body experience. That's what's going on.
Ah, it was creepy. It's even creepy in the fake one.
Yeah. Don't reveal it. That just takes away all the majesty.
You know what you should do is you should pull that layer away and color all that. So you can do that.
So when you pull that layer away, the way it looks right now, it looks like a big fucking...
It's a big fucking alright.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what you call that. A baby holding an apple or something? Is that right?
What?
Are we going to end this fucking show?
We are. So this has been episode 1 of
When I say geek, you say upped. Geeked.
Upped.
Geeked. Geeked.
Up. All right, so this has been episode 1 of Geeked Up. Thank you all very much for hanging out with us live in the chat room or listening to the podcast form. You can catch All Geeked Up every Friday night on twitch.tv/InkedGeekStudios at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I kind of caught myself a little bit. I one day will record all of these. Maybe.
Did you not record it?
No.
You didn't record any of this?
No.
That's funny. Hey, do me a favor and like record it so people don't have to actually watch the live stream because damn, I'm a sweaty red-nosed mess.
Where was I? Oh yeah. So again, yeah, twitch.tv/InkedGeekStudios at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday nights. Preceded by screw that, I have Amy record it. There you go, Corey. Preceded by Mind of a Geek. Tonight's Mind of a Geek will be episode 1 of season 4 and will feature Jackie Hearn, returning guest, known for her puppetry as well as doing some behind the scenes work over at Cord Killers. So we are excited to have her on. Yeah, we hope you guys liked this. This was kind of a fun thing, and we kind of went into this just kind of balls out and not really thinking
Balls
about
deep.
it.
Yeah, I went balls deep and I had fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. I like it.
Slapping that ass with my You didn't record it, huh?
What, the outro?
No, this isn't recording?
No. I didn't record the outro.
Oh, that's fine. Whatever.
No, this is recording.
Oh.
I think. Now that you say it. No, we're good.
No, it is? All right.
No, what I'm saying is I
I
didn't...
would have laughed my ass off if it didn't get recorded.
Well, I could have pulled the audio from the Twitch feed.
Right.
Because the video's recording.
Well, you might as well
Yeah,
play
see the
Rock and
video.
Roll Part 2 again, and that'll be your outro.
Well, I have the outro. No, I'm saying I didn't record, like, I need to record, like, that you've been listening to this, and this. And
Chris, you got 3 versions of that.
well,
shit.
no. I'm talking about, like, whatever. Jesus!
Jankies.
Yes, sir.
You know, if it wasn't for copyright law, we could just pick a random song to close out with every week.
That'd be nice.
But copyright law is the thing, so I'm not going to do that. We've already played too much. We're going to get flagged on YouTube. That's okay. So yeah, Clip's mom, Brain Slug. I love the way Spoopy, Spiky, Clip's mom, Brain Slug. I love the way Twitch names their clips. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
All right. If you are hanging out live in the chat, hang out and stick around in about 20 minutes or so. Again, we will be live with Jackie Hearn. Until then.
Bye.
I was trying to think of a new closeout, but I haven't thought of one yet. So, for Hugo, for Brandon, for myself, and for the rest of IG Studios, which is essentially Hugo, Brandon, and myself.
Heyo.
At least for the next month. Thank you all very much for listening, and we will see you guys next week. You've been listening to an Inked Geek Studios podcast. For this and other great shows, go to inkedgeekstudios.com.